I'm saying? We back, man. We back with another one. You know what I'm saying? Got my roster member Juicebox in the building. Shout out to the stage. Shout out to everybody that's supporting. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with who fuck with us. Please don't not. My bad, y'all. I had to do something real quick. Please don't come in this chat thinking, oh, I could just promote and nah. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Shout out to the people that do support, but we do not need anybody's money. Let's get that out the way, please. We do not need anybody's money. Um, we do appreciate people though. You feel me? Uh, but yeah, we do not need anybody's money. Uh, A Breezy and Juicebox decided to switch. You know, females are rather difficult. You know how females do. Um, so we're gonna do Juicebox first, then we're gonna do A Breezy at the Juicebox because females, y'all know how they do. Y'all know how the females do. They always late to something. Always late to something. Let me get all these links and stuff right. Um, make sure we right. About to send a link to Juicebox. Make sure he get on here. Make sure the Wi-Fi good. We had to switch with ABZ. ABZ had to switch. You know, y'all females, man. Females, y'all ain't gonna never change. It don't matter if it's business. Don't matter what it is. Y'all ain't gonna change. I'm telling you. Y'all ain't gonna never change. Trying to get this out to people so people could pull up for Juicebox. Hold on, Juicebox. I'm gonna bring you up. I just want to make sure people tuning in. I gotta send this out. Make sure we doing what it do. I got you, Juicebox. Let me make sure everybody gonna be tuning in. We had A Beezy, but A Beezy and Juicebox decided to switch. So we will be doing Juicebox and A Beezy. I got you, Juicebox. I'm about to bring you up right now. I'm here. Yeah, we know you here, nigga. Oh man, I should start doing test runs, because it never fails with certain people. Oh man, you good, man?
Yeah. I was sending the stream to some of the people that wanted to see it. My bad, my bad.
Oh, okay. Can you put your shit sideways?
Got you. Let me see.
Yeah, we good, man. We good. We had to, I had to send it out to a couple people too. Make sure people tune in
Yeah,
for it.
yeah. Like I was just on the phone with somebody, like, yo, I'm gonna do this interview. They was like, send it to me. So I had to send it to a couple group chats real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So we gonna. Yeah, I had to get it out too. You know, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm starting to realize some of y'all a little too busy, man. I be trying to get people to do shit at a certain time, man. Can't get y'all to do shit on time.
Hey
And
man, look, I had just got out work. I apologize, man.
we at the ground. It ain't your fault though. A BZ, she. I was supposed to do her interview yesterday, and she still just all over the place. Hey, I don't know who you sent the interview to, but they trying to join. They gotta actually watch.
Oh, I sent him the wrong joint. Damn.
Yeah, you gotta send the one on the page because it was somebody. It was somebody backstage named Zella. I'm gonna wait till Juice Box get right, man. This shit is, sometimes it is what it is, man. But we gonna get right. We gotta do. I see. We gotta do test runs sometimes because niggas will. Niggas will. Niggas will be niggas, man. I just sent the proper link to you, Juice Box. Just sent the right one. Yeah, man. We're gonna get this thing started. I gotta start doing test runs with you niggas, man. I can't expect y'all to do everything. I sent the link.
My bad, my bad. I had to get it right.
Yeah, that's the link I sent you is the one you supposed to share to people.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I sent on the right link. My bad.
Yeah. All right, man. So we just gonna let people tune in. We gonna start until they get in here. So introduce yourself, all that good shit.
Man, my name is Juice Box. I'm from Marianna, Arkansas, but I stay in Dallas, Texas. I've been battling for about close to August 7th to make 2 years. And man, I'm just a humble young man trying to come up and, be at the top of the food chain one day.
Yeah. So of course, in the group chat we always give you hell about your name. So can you tell people what's the actual inspiration behind Juice Box?
Uh, well, I originally used to watch the movie Juice a lot.
Right.
So one day when one of my little cousins, he made a little joke, you know what I'm saying, about because my name is also DJ. So he made a joke about my initials and like the movie, and like it kind of stuck between my family. So my cousins, like as an inside joke, called me Juice.
Right.
And I got into an altercation outside one day. It was after school, and I used to go to this old guy in the hood. He used to do these little free boxing lessons at this little gym, and I used to go up there to the free boxing lessons because I kind of moved in the wrong neighborhood when I moved to Mississippi. So
Yeah.
there was a day where instead of jumping me, the guys decided like, hey, let them fight 1-on-1. And there was a guy like, no, don't do it, Juice Box, like Juice Box, don't do it. And like I beat the guy up, and you know what I'm saying? And I kind of got my respect. They didn't fuck with me. They was like, oh, you could actually fight. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like they was like, you got the juice now, yeah, yeah, Juice Box, and it just stuck.
Hey, that's a funny story. I ain't gonna.
Now, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, they beat my ass for a long time before they let me get a one. But shit, I
Yeah.
came back with a vengeance.
Right. So why you ain't just beat them up one by one?
You see? And then after that, it was like the name came a symbol of respect. Even after the song dropped, because I know people think about the song now. Even when the song dropped, I decided to still come in to music in general and battle rap with that name because it's like I know what you're gonna think, and I enjoy making you change your mind and your perspective.
Right. Yeah. Now I feel like even when people do have funny names in battle rap, as long as you rap good, it really don't matter.
Say that again.
I said normally, like when you got a weird name or you feel like a weird name in battle rap, as long as you rap good, it really don't really matter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then a lot of times it's a draw, and especially in the beginning of my battle rap career, it launched me a lot because for 8 months before I even rapped, I was widely talked about just because my name, like, yo, you know yourself pussy, like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So with the hype around, like, and then that's how I began talking shit to a whole bunch of people because everybody like had something to say about my name, like niggas in group chats making bars about it. But I talked so much shit. The first time I rapped, I was actually good. So that propelled me a little more because everybody knew me from fucking with me. So people wanted to see what I could actually do. And then when I could do something, it was just on from there.
Yeah. So how you actually get into like what was the first battle you seen and what made you like, all right, man, I probably been watching this for a little minute. What made you want to jump in the ring?
All right, well, that's a two-part answer. I think my first battle ever might have been Arsenal versus Hollow on Fight Club, the Hulkamania leg drop. I remember it clearly.
Yeah.
That's when that's when I started looking into it. My actual first battle though was in 2015. My homie was battling a guy that signed to TDE now. His name Ray Vaughn, but we knew him as Ray Ray. Back then, Ray Ray was still in the hood with us in California. And,
Lil Ray Ray.
yeah. So Ray Ray and Nonsense was battling for, you know what I'm saying, who's the best in the region. So they needed an opener, and he was like, man, you should try it. So I did. Turns out Ray Ray rolled in with Daylight.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It was an inside plot for Daylight to lunch Ray Ray, but anyway, I ended up battling then. In my first round, I go crazy. But like in the middle of my round, he tell me like, hey man, Daylight got you on the camera. So that kind of spooked me. I choked my second round. Third round, I was so over his, niggas didn't fuck with me. But I won the battle. But Daylight was like, yo, in the spirit of that battle, you know what I'm saying? You get the battle active, the next person get the battle me. Because I used to always wonder why nobody from the bigger leagues came and, you know what I'm saying, mess with us. Yeah. So, but when the results didn't go the way that he wanted to, he backed out the battle. And like in my mind, I was on. Then I was like, all right, at least I got this battle. The camera died in the middle of my battle. So I was hot. So for 7 years, I just studied. And then I saw my cousin Lil Tay battling, and I wanted to battle him. But he was in California, so he sent me to the league, and it was on from there.
You talking about Lil K that's on the Houston card?
No, also Lil Tay.
Oh, okay.
I seen him battle Keynote, and that's what made me like, all right, I want to battle again.
Yeah, shout out Keynote, man. But anyway, so you know, you basically said like at them 7 years, you kind of got frustrated with it type shit after that whole situation.
Yeah, I couldn't find nowhere else to do it. No. Like once I moved back to where I was going, like once I moved back home after being out of the military, I couldn't find nowhere. Like I didn't know no circuits was. I moved back to Arkansas, and then after like 6 months there, I moved to Dallas. Like, so I didn't know what was going on at the minute.
Right. We got people pulling in. Somebody said my dog Juicebox. So what was your first after you? Because I know you said you got frustrated basically. So I wouldn't count that as starting over. I wouldn't count that as saying 7 years. So what was the first original battle on? Basically,
my first battle is YOLO.
Yeah. What league is that?
On Southern Slang, rap battle. It's Southern Slang Battle League in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah. So at that time you done found the league you could basically be on.
Exactly.
Get back started.
Huh? What did you say?
I said at that time you basically found a league where you could basically get back on and start over type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because when I wanted to battle Tay, he sent me the street camo.
Right.
I told street camo like I wanted to do it. He was like, give me 30 seconds. So I gave him 30 seconds. He was like, okay, yeah. Cause it was hard for me to get a battle for like 8 months because everybody was like, you got any footage? I was like, no. It was like, when you get some footage, come back. In my mind, I'm like, damn, how am I supposed to get some footage and nobody take a chance on me?
Yeah.
So Camo took a chance on me, and I had a great debut, like so well to like he wanted to give me Klutz next.
Right.
But Klutz was finna go to the URL. I mean, he was finna go to the Crucible, and we all know how that went. But
Right.
I appreciate Camo, you know, and that's actually how Stat found me, and I came over here to the stage.
Yeah. So, um, what would because I know Stat did find you because I know you fairly new, so you don't have a lot of battles. Um, you was it was basically like your second battle before you got to the stage. Like, how many battles were you in before you got to the stage?
Um, when I battled Golden Q, that was my fourth battle. It was supposed to be my second, but
Mm.
once my footage dropped, I had got two more bookings in. I ended up battling a guy named Blitz, but that footage got deleted. And after that, I battled Leo Bruns.
Yeah.
And the
What
next,
what
huh?
happened? What happened with the Blitz footage? Why that get deleted?
Um, I guess it was a altercation between an establishment or something. They had a disagreement, so they decided to shut the league down.
So they just deleted the whole YouTube?
Man, hey,
What the fuck? Hell no.
man, I was like, wow. But
I
you
say
know,
I say this all the time, man. It's some people that they battles are still on the stage, but I'll never go that far and delete it.
I mean, they had some personal things that they had to work out, and it was better for them to just go their own separate way and do their own thing than be in a bad situation where they didn't agree. And I
Right.
understood that.
Yeah, no, I ain't
But you
delete.
know what I'm saying? The opportunity was more than replaced. I promise you, the opportunity was more than replaced.
Right. So, I remember when you battled Golden Q, that was when the whole I battle shit happened. So like Golden Q was still fairly new too. Was you at a point where you was just like, I just want to battle, I don't really care. I feel like Golden Q before and now is two different. And same thing with you, like, I feel like y'all got people that will actually consider battling y'all. So like when you seen Golden Q, I think he was just coming off that Isaiah Jordan battle. So he might have niggas might have been fucking with.
All right. It was the Isaiah Jordan battle.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was firing that battle.
Right.
And also, man, Stat is a smooth talker, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he presented it, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, you one of the best up and comers in Arkansas. He one of the best up and comers in Mississippi. He was just on iBattle. This was supposed to be in coordination with iBattle. You know what I'm saying? This your chance to show. I was like, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And at that time, my philosophy was I'll go for 365 days. I'll go anywhere, anytime for free.
Right. So so basically when you was about to battle him, you seen the Isaiah Jordan battle. You was like, oh yeah, I battle him anyway.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, this gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I don't think I was really against anybody that was my speed at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So at that point, you just kind of battling just to get more footage and shit.
Right.
I I know for me, like, I did watch the battle. I feel like that was one of your good performances, but I don't feel like that's your breakout performance.
Um, I was still putting things together then. I'm still putting things together. I've been ISO training in the sorts, and that's when I had just started. Like, because in my first performance, you know, a lot of people, I feel like they didn't listen to what I was saying. They more watched what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I wanted to work on what I was saying. I wanted to be heard. So
Right.
that was the beginning of me. Like, let me try with my pen. Like, let me try to be known for what I say and not for what they see.
Right.
So it was, and then, you know, that's why I approached it that way. And I had so much to work with. Was all I needed was the dunk. You know what I mean? And then I
Right.
had an angle to where I could take where I was going.
Yeah. Nah. I think I think sometimes you gotta understand because I'm a nigga that kind of troll too. You gotta understand when you troll and you fuck with people, you put expectations on your material now. So that just what comes with, like, I know me personally, I control and still be good in the battle. So what makes you want to just talk? Now this what I okay. So up here we take accountability and we be honest. This the two things that I don't agree with when it comes to you, right? You want to troll, which puts expectation on your material, and then when you don't get the love you receive, then you feel some type of way about it. You got to understand that will come with it.
Um, I understand that,
Yeah,
but
like, cause
my
I'm
thing is
like, I troll a lot, and I don't be like, oh, niggas not fucking with me. I know what comes with that, so I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand trolling, and and it's a difference between trolling and bias. Trolling comes with the territory, and so does bias. But it's like I'm not just finna sit and listen to like I'm not unreasonable. I know when I need to work. I ask real questions. Like I really ask people, like, "Hey, what do you think I need to work on? What do you think about this?" I listen to people, but it's I know when I'm being undervalued, and if
Right.
I don't see myself as a certain way, no one else will.
Nah, that's facts too. All I'm saying is, like, you gotta understand, if you're not rapping at home, you can't expect niggas to fuck with you. You gotta snatch that respect.
I
You know?
mean, I'm used to that now.
Right.
I mean, my first time being like on the losing side or something was against Leo Bronze.
Right.
And like even with the host Diablo, when I was landing bars, she was like, "All right, quiet down, quiet down." But when he was landing bars, she was like, "Ah." So
Right.
it was like that was the first time I'm like, "Oh, you niggas ain't here for me." And it was like 30 Zoo Crew niggas in there. But me being a person that never really stayed like in one place because like a lot of people like to build a kingdom in one spot. That's cool. You could be the king of that town. You know what I'm saying? I want to build an empire. That's multiple kingdoms. So instead of making my name in one place, I was trying to make my name in this region. So
Right.
and because of that, I started to realize that I'm never gonna have a home game. You're the guy with the funny name. You're the
Nah.
guy that people don't like. You're not really gonna have a home game. Like, don't expect it. So these last couple of joints, like even with the Racks one, I thought Dallas fucked with me enough, but Dallas gave me that reality check that like, nigga, you ain't no legend yet. You ain't no vet yet. So it was like, okay, they put me back in my place.
Yeah, I mean, my home league was technically OSBL, and obviously, that is not no longer a thing with us. So, when I do go on the road, I do expect like niggas not to fuck with me. Now, if they do, they do. If not, that's what the camera for. So, that's just my advice to you. Like, especially if you got home game. If you don't got home games, you can't expect niggas to fuck
I mean, yep, that's what
with
I expect. And then
you.
I had to understand the type of material that I bring to battles also.
I feel like you gotta adjust to your crowd too. Like, what works in Mississippi might not work in New York, might not work in Charlotte, might not work in Philly. So I feel like you still got to know your crowd too.
No, I definitely feel that. Like, and I got to like this weekend. That's how I was because I went into the battle like I don't care if nobody gonna cheer. I
Right.
know on camera I'm going to win, but that wasn't the case. Like they got everything, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna just give you a reference towards the roster. I feel like Rico is a great rapper in the barbershop because that's the style that they like. But when he goes other places, sometimes his material is not received well. So you still gotta understand where you at, what they like, and you know I battle on the road a lot. I really don't have no home game, so you just gotta adjust to your crowd and shit.
And another thing is like you got to earn your respect. Like sometimes the crowd got to get used to you. You know that
And you
first
gotta
performance
understand,
might not be
don't
it.
know us. Yeah, don't nobody know us yet for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm like, when you come back that next time, so they might fuck. Oh, I remember you. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I've had that happen. Like the first time crowd didn't fuck with me, I come back to them. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, yeah. They was ready to see me. So sometimes you got to go snatch that respect. And if you go into somebody else's territory, especially if you battling a crowd favorite, Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
put your
tell
tough
you one.
face on.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like that's why sometimes it is important to have a home league, so a league
Right.
owner or a fan could basically go to something, and then they say, well, if I'm booking you, that means I want you here, and we gonna show you some love versus you just jumping on a platform or like, oh well, I just want to battle over here. So like when you got a home league, that's very important to basically have a couple battles where people could kind of handpick you out of your home league.
And that's one thing I do regret. I do regret jumping around because I my fan base grew very slowly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not consistently like at a place one time like somebody like Bo, like young Bo. At Death Wish, he a Death Wish god because he done been there on Death Wish so many times. They have so many memorable performances, but his status outside of Death Wish is not as high as it is on Death Wish. And it was hard for me to like get people on my side because nobody. I was always the people who were like, "Nigga, we don't know you. We don't fuck with you."
Right, right, yeah, yeah.
But
Nah,
that just comes with experience. That's what the game is about. Going through and experiencing things and like adapting to the situations.
yeah, and I think, like I said, it's just like knowing your crowd. And when you snatching your respect, you gotta understand. You gotta be out the gate with it. You can't be, you know what I'm saying. You can't be bullshit.
Right. Because they're not there to give you a chance. It ain't like, all right, we came to see you. This is like prove yourself.
Right, right. Yeah, nah, that's facts. That's facts. So after the whole juice box battle, you said you battled Lino Bronze, right?
Yep. I battle Leo Bronze.
Yeah, how that? I remember you sending me. I remember you sending me the footage and asking me how I feel about it. And so, what was the whole thing with that battle? Because I know it was some controversy with that too.
Um, like I said, like Leo Bronze is the first time I lost in the room, right?
Right,
And that was my opportunity. When I started fucking with Styles, Styles was like, I badgered Styles. I badgered Styles about getting booked, badgered him, badgered him. He was like, all right, you want a battle? Cool. I'm gonna give you a battle. And he threw me to the wolves.
right, right,
But he told me, if you could swim, I'll book you again.
right.
And Leo Bronze was just coming from off his Crucible tryout. So to me, that was my yes. Like, because the first two people I battled, I was bragging about it, and they was like, they were nobodies. Like, you did that to nobody. Congratulations. So I'm like, this is my first somebody. And I
Right.
really like I put everything into it. And in the battle, I mean in the building, I died. Like I didn't understand. Like
Yeah,
I was like, wait a minute, this is no, this I was serious. I took this serious. Like I can't believe it. But like, I ate it. Even Klutz was like, yeah, in the building, I'm gonna get it to him. You know what I'm saying? It might look different on camera, but I was crushed. But then when the battle dropped, and the people were saying, like, yo, I think he got it. I wanted some of the people that spoke on me the first time to retract their words. And I was trying to solidify myself. I
right.
really cared too much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, in them situations, because I kind of go through that sometimes too, still at my status. You gotta just basically still run through your material how you practice at home, keep your composure, and like, it'd be situations where people say that the op one in the building, and then when it drops on camera, it's different. But as an artist, you just gotta be able to keep your composure.
Right. And that's what I've been learning. It's like people gonna feel how they're gonna feel. People have alliances and things they do for networking purposes. And
Yeah.
you really can't be mad at that. Cause if it was one of my homies or one of the people I fuck with, it's fuck you and your material and your career too. So I get it.
Yeah, yeah, nah, that's facts because you gotta be able to practice that shit how you practice at home. So you
Yeah, I
know,
mean, this is definitely a sport where you gotta have thick skin. It's just from time to time I get perturbed with, you know what I'm saying, the little everyday run-ins, but you know, I ultimately love it though. It's great for, you know what I'm saying, relieving stress and stuff like that. So shit.
I think you gotta understand too. Like I was telling one of my boys that's in battle rap, and he basically is he basically still learning. So I had to tell him too, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you gotta understand just basically what's your style. And then with that, like understanding your style is basically mastering it. Don't let people tell you not progressing. Like maybe when people say you're not progressing, you gotta understand. Niggas like Tay Rock, motherfucking Moot, Rum Nitty, they've been battling the same for years, bro. And we, don't stray away from what made us fall in love. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, uh, but see, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
And that's why I've been going my way. I know we've differed on some opinions before, but that's because I knew my bigger plan. You know, I want to be a Swiss Army knife. And you know what I'm saying? So I was working on different solo aspects, and I'm still working on different solo aspects to become that Swiss Army knife. Like, so if I need to punch, I'm for the punch. If I need to write, I can write. I need to angle, I can angle. If I need to be funny, I can funny. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I've just been practicing in different moments, little pieces of all of it. But like that's my true intention for myself.
Yeah, because you start listening to people, and I had to get in that mode. Like I've been doing this shit for 4 years, so like my second year, I was on some shit like, man, I'm not listening to nobody. I'ma just master my craft. And you see where my style got me. So that's just my advice to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people tell you need to progress. I mean, we can't be perfect. That's one thing. But if your style is being intricate with energy or making jokes or whatever the case may be, master that, and then let us as the fans decide we fuck with you or not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And there's, it's a part of the game.
Right, right. Yeah, nah, because you'll get wrapped up in. So after the Lino Bronze battle, you feel different about it for the simple fact that now you felt like you won on camera. So, what was your thought process after, like, all right, well, I see that how this battle rap shit work now. How you feel like after you seen the battle drop in, like how was you feeling when people felt like you won on camera?
I mean, I felt like I was solidified.
Right.
I honestly did. I was like, yes, this is somebody. I did it at the time. It was a recent poll on Facebook about top 10 and currently in Arkansas at that moment, and he
Yeah.
was number 6. So like in my mind, it was like I made it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't made shit. I ain't made
Hell
shit.
no, you just getting started.
Man, I was like, what? And then that's when I realized, like, oh, okay. Okay, I see what it is. Because there's people out there that can name accolades for days. So to them, it's like, so what?
Right, right. Yeah, nah, cause I feel the same way. Some niggas be bragging. I'm like, bro, you still ain't did shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, dude, you still right here with me. You still under the card of me. Shut up.
Right,
But like, as the farther I got along and the more I progressed, it was like, oh, now I understand. Because then it was new guys yapping at me, and I'm like, I ain't trying to battle you. Shut up. You only got
right.
this many views, and you ain't battle. And it's like, oh, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. All this shit a revolving door, bro.
It's a
It's gonna
revolving door, and
be
once
another.
you're on the other side of it,
Yeah,
and that's when I began to like shut up a little more, honestly.
So it's gonna be a
Um,
spot. There's gonna be another Damo Guapo. This shit is a revolving door.
say that
Mhm.
again.
I said it's gonna be another juice box. There's gonna be another Damo Guapo.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is a
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like I kind of shut up because it was like, all right, I see how it is. I see how it goes. Like even now, the people I troll are really people I endear. Like I see you on the post, I be like, man, fuck. It's because I fuck with you. I don't really just go fuck with niggas I don't know. I don't really try to go back and forth. Like when a
right,
and I have to learn that when a person makes it their job to get me out of my skin, I just need to start ignoring them
right,
because
yeah,
it's just for their entertainment. I had to realize I ain't doing nothing but just making their day go by. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So who you battle at the Lino Brown?
Say that again.
I said who you battle at the Lino Brown?
After I battled Leo Bronze, it was Golden Q.
Oh, so I thought that was after the fact.
No, no, no. See, February was a crazy month for me.
Right.
Other than the first week of February, I battled every weekend. I battled Leo Bronze. Then right after that, I battled Golden Q. And then right after that, I battled Leo Bronze homie G Sharp.
Yeah.
So
So you
there,
said
that was a crazy month for me.
all right. So what battle you felt like? All right, they fucking with me now. I think I
What
got the
battle I
hang of
felt like they fucking with me now?
or do you still feel like niggas ain't fucking with
No, no, no. I definitely feel like there are people that fuck with me. Then there's people like, all right, nigga, I acknowledge you, but you still got some work to do before, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just hop on the bag, man. And then there's
you?
people that don't fuck with me. And there's always gonna be those people. So I'm just working on the people that's like, I acknowledge you, but I ain't on the bandwagon yet. Cause they can be one of them. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, even in my, it's still people that don't fuck with me. So you can't
Yeah,
please
so
it.
I'm not yeah. But the battle I felt like, yo, these niggas fuck with me. It was Kush.
Right.
After
Yeah.
I battled Kush.
You know what's funny? I tell people all the time, like, even if when I hear y'all when I hear battle rappers say y'all be hating, I don't know if it's truth to that because I feel like even with the stage we troll, but it's sometimes you got some performances that just undeniable. Like I can't hate on that. So for me, as much as I say Juice Box might be some shit, I can't hate on the Kush performance. And I told you that like I want people to understand that trolling and hating to me is two different things. When I troll,
Right.
I don't lie. So if I troll you, I'm telling the truth in some sort. But when I troll, I don't lie. So for me, your Kush battle to me was one of the performances I couldn't fake on. So like, how you feel about going into that battle because Kush is well known GSO. So how did you even feel taking that
I felt pressure.
battle?
Like for real. I felt pressure. I'm battling Kush in his hometown. I like well in his backyard basically. Um it's a lot of GSO members on the card. GSO stick together. They love GSO. So it's like I'm not supposed to make it out of here in one piece.
Right,
And on top of that, Kales was coming. So it was like this is my first time getting scouted. I'm like, I was like, I was determined to like make an impression. So that was the first time because like I really wasn't trying at first. I was really just trying shit. That was the first time I kind of tried.
right,
And the results I got back was like, oh, this is what you want? Cool. I should have been did this. Like I should have been stopped playing. Okay. Because like I at first in battle rap, like, well, in regular rap, I used to rap to people and like sometimes they didn't understand what I was saying. So when I first started, I was I was stopping myself from saying and doing certain shit because I'm like, they're not gonna understand this. But when I opened up a little bit and I seen that they did, it was like, oh, okay, I can do this. It was like a whole new. like playing field opened up. I had more space, more room to grow now,
Right.
and I took off.
Yeah, I think them one of them performances where I would consider that your breakout performance, and I would say that was the perfect example of just keeping your composure and Don Strawberry dope
The Twitch
energy.
was
Appreciate
bombing. They was
keep
loving that shit.
and just practice it how you practice it at home, and then like I said on camera, I think it and I also believe that you probably felt Kush was at home, but I feel like the crowd still wasn't biased though. Like they was
They
still
was.
from the
It's
camera.
like once they got the little altercation out the way, because it was like I was starting to snatch my respect with the crowd, but then the little altercation kind of fucked it up. It made it awkward. So
Yeah,
after that, it's like I had to reset the energy and win them back again. So that was real tough for me. But I just, with all the stuff going on, I just kept my composure and act like nothing was going wrong.
yeah. So I gotta ask all the questions. We was kind of giving you slack for being with Truth. Like, why you bring her? Like, you know how she is. Why you bring her?
Oh man, honestly, Truth is my dog. Like
Yeah,
to this day, Truth my dog. Like
right.
I fucked with her, and then I didn't have nobody because like I didn't know Klutz and Rob was gonna. Well, I knew Rob was gonna be there. I knew
Right.
Poppy was gonna be there, but Poppy wasn't there when I got there. But I needed as many people as I could. You know what I'm saying on my side because I knew my back was against the wall. So every time I was in the area, her and Taylor Made always popped out for me. So I was like, man, pop out. You know what I'm saying? So I can have at least a cheering in case they ain't fucking with me. I got a group of people I could focus my energy on. You know, if y'all are receptive to me, I'll feed off that.
So I gotta ask you, man. In the moment, did you realize she smacked the shit out you?
I did. I did. And like the only thing the fastest response I could think of is keep going. Like nothing happened.
So like, okay, so when y'all talked about that, like, what did y'all ever talk about it? Like, why did she smack you? Is that basically a grab your shirt to her? Like,
No, when the footage
I,
came out, I seen why she smacked me. She wasn't
yeah,
actually trying to smack me.
yeah,
Kush was drinking a juice box, and she tried to smack the juice box out of Kush hand, but Kush held on to that bitch. The
yeah.
smack came off the juice box and hit me. So she tried to smack the juice box and smack juice box. It was right.
Hey yo, I'm looking on this shit. I'm like, damn, she smacked the shit out you.
And I was like, ah, like,
Yeah.
like it didn't even happen.
So after the battle finally come out, do you feel any different from how you felt in the building now that the battle was out with you and Kush?
Oh, for a moment, I was kind of hot with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because like the part up to where, you know what I'm saying, she got off stage, it was kind of cringy to me for a moment.
yeah,
I mean, probably still right now, because in my mind, it was like I felt embarrassed in front of Kels.
right,
But now I don't after meeting her again and her remembering me, you know what I'm saying, and her telling me her thoughts. It was like, oh, I didn't blow it.
right.
So now it was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so
So
I remember. I can't remember. You could correct me if I'm wrong. She actually, your battle was the reason she actually got thrown out the venue. Was it your battle?
yeah. No,
Okay.
no. It was
Was it? It was
G
one of the.
Shock the right reasons.
Okay, yeah, because I remember them like trying to stop in the footage and type shit. But
Like
yeah, but I
with
don't remember
me, they didn't put her out the battle.
for the venue.
Wait, no, actually, I think I'm lying. No, my battle was the reason. She started with right reasons. No, you know what I'm saying? The G Sharp. She tore a hole in G Sharp shirt, and then me and Kush battle.
Did
She did all of that shit. And
did.
Boss
She
J was like, "Hey man, respectfully, you gotta get up, fuck up out of here." I was like,
yeah.
"Damn, all right,"
And
cause she was
fuck,
like, she was a little drunk. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But she had some stuff going on with them anyway. But
I
yeah,
think
Boss J was like, "Yeah, you gotta get out."
she was wilding before I seen the live where she was wilding before she even stepped in the building.
I ain't know she was that lit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
like
I ain't gonna
you
lie.
know,
I
we,
seen
I
the bitch.
by her
I,
being my homie, I see, I know a different side of truth. You know what I'm saying? I know who she really is. So we be lit. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
All the
y'all be
time, when we like drunk or not. But like, I didn't
right.
know she was alcohol lit. Like when we get out the car, she got the button. I was like, oh, she dead lit. Oh,
Yeah,
but it was like too late now.
yeah, I remember watching the bat. I was like, yeah, she smacked the shit out. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, man, I was so mad. I was like, oh man, why?
For me, I think for me that was your breakout performance. For me, I mean, you probably feel differently, but for me,
No,
that was
I
your
agree. I really agree.
yeah. So who you was scheduled to battle next? Cause I know you
After that, I had a 3 round battle with Shabazz GQ. And that was I think that battle is what solidified me in Dallas.
right.
Like when I battled, like even Excel walked up to me and he was like, yo, that was dope. And he gave me some shit in which I realized I ain't been doing. But like I did some shit like when I was battling Shabazz and like I put out imaginary pen, licked it, and licked I wrote on my palm. He was like, I ain't never seen nobody do that shit. Keep doing that shit.
Right.
And but like even when he see me online, that's what make him remember me. So but I was really well received that battle versus Shabazz. It was like, okay, it just further solidified against Kush. I really found something. And after
Right.
that, I just took a 7 month break and worked on that.
Yeah, nah. So after you took the break, what you learned in your break and all that good shit.
I learned what you said earlier. Like, fuck what everybody talk about. Do what you're gonna do. You be comfortable. Be you. Be the best you that you could be.
Right.
And like, I really wanted to like improve because like I improved on the go a lot. I didn't really have time to like sit down and like get in the lab like I did before I started. Like really study battles and analyze how guys set up and did stuff. I ain't really had that time again because once I hit the ground, I hit the ground running. I was battling back to back to back to back to back. So I really had to improve on the go. So I just took that time to like look at all my battles, the things I did right, the things I did wrong, saw where I wanted to go with it, and I just sat and focused on that. And then the Rex opportunity came about, and I was like, okay, all of this training that I've been doing, I need to focus it into this battle. I need to show it in this battle.
Yeah. So Rax is a name on URL. How that get set up? Well, yeah. How that get set up?
Okay. Actually, shout out to you. Okay. You have a lot to do with this story.
Okay.
So at the time, you was
Yeah.
trolling me, calling me a battle whore and this like that card filler and shit. But
Uh,
I knew you didn't understand my plan of for 365 days, I'm gonna go anywhere, battle anybody for free. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
That,
this what I was getting at. I don't think you understood because I rap a lot, but I don't rap for free. So
right.
that's just or if I do take a pay cut, it's at the top of the card. But for me, if I like, of course, I'm not gonna get paid on Gates. We go hard out battle. But if you're gonna do something for free, that's what I was referring to. But go ahead.
But see, me doing that was why I was able to do what I did. Like when you was telling me that once that 365 days hit, I was like, all right, I literally hit every league that I had touched so far. And I told him, like at the time, the stage was split up, and with the three direct. That's when they first did the three directors thing in the draft. You know what I'm saying? So I hit Dolo, I hit Dolo, I hit Kia, I hit Styles, and I hit two other people, and I was like, respectfully, like I understand that there's bigger people that you can book, and I understand that there's, what I'm saying, money obligations and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, I ain't at the bottom of the card no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to sit out till I ain't to where I ain't at the bottom of the card no more. Put me on the card that where I ain't at the bottom, and I'm gonna sit. But everybody respected my decision. So
Shout out Rob Raw, man. We was talking in the staff chat yesterday, and I told him I had some new podcast headphones with the D, and he talking about look at this nigga ugly ass just want to show them headphones. Nah, man, I'm just doing my job, man. But
no, I
nah,
think
that
you're a lot better with the headphones though.
yeah, that's why I had to, you gotta invest in it. I realize it's something we're gonna be doing, so I don't have no problem investing. But you you made me lose my train of thought. So now
Oh,
you
all
face
right. So I
talking about
basically told them I'm not at the bottom of the card no more.
yeah,
Right. And you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to sit out until that is met. And then I told them like it's neither op or guap. You know what I'm saying? I done
right,
put enough leg work in. Give me somebody that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, be worth my time or pay me a little something. And I'm willing to sit out till I can fit both, you know what I'm saying? And people respected it. So Clutch
I,
was supposed to battle Rex. And for some reason, Clutch wasn't able to do it. So they was trying Styles them, they was holding a meeting trying to see who they was gonna replace it with. And one of the staff members was like, Juice talking about he don't want to be at the bottom of the card no more. Make him prove it.
right.
So Styles say, okay. So Styles called me like, hey, boom. So you don't want to be at the bottom of the card no more. I agree with you, but staff want to know if you could do. You know what I'm saying? You jump in and battle Rex. Whoo! That was all I needed. And I
Right.
kid you not, 24 hours later, I had 5 minutes. Because I
Oh,
was so motivated. I was so inspired. Like
yeah.
24 hours later, I had that whole run.
So how that battle wound up going?
Man, it was like Leo Bruns all over again. Oh man. Like
Yeah,
in the building, I died.
right,
But like I was while I was hearing this material, I was able to sit back and enjoy it because I was that confident in mine. Like as he went along, I'm like, oh, you finna die. Like that's what I'm telling myself in my mind. So it's like I can sit back and enjoy what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the footage, you can see me look back and whisper something to somebody because they was like, man, he bombing on you. I look back and I'm like, do it look like I'm worried? They was like,
right.
you don't. I was like, but when I spit my material, like even though they fucked with it, in the building, it didn't feel like that because they was going crazy for him. But
Right.
like I felt like it wasn't appreciated enough. I was like, damn, Dallas, y'all gonna do me like this? I thought I didn't did enough for y'all to y'all at least give me something. But the vets sided with the vets, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, okay. But watching it on camera though, I realized that that's another battle that made me realize something. It was keep doing what you're doing because I get silent reactions. Like people wasn't cheering, but their face was like, you know what I mean? And when
Yeah.
the people saw it, like I've had nobody say that Rex won, but shout out to Rex. I appreciate the opportunity. I ain't trying to be disrespectful to him, but everybody
Yeah.
on camera, everybody got me winning. So
Yeah,
it
Rob
was
Ross said, "Oh, you inspired, but he gonna beat that ass one day."
who?
Rob Ross said, "You inspired, he gonna beat that ass one day."
Oh man, listen, Rob too old, man.
Yeah,
Rob
so
too old. He need to go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Put that belt around his waist one more time before he come home with me.
you feel like you get your just due. Of course we had you set up the battle with Zilla, And that would have been your first main event, but that card didn't go down. Are you willing to run that back or set that back up? Because we you see how we moving,
Yeah, yes. And I gotta get my catalog up on the stage, and all the potential battles I have over here are amazing battles. So it's
man.
like,
You gonna have to see me for something soon. I
oh
don't
man,
like. I
listen,
don't like how you been talking, bro. I'm sorry. I'm
I,
gonna beat your ass, bro. I'm gonna make
it's
it
gonna
my
be different. I'm telling you, Domo. Like for people I have a reason for, it's gonna be different.
I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all don't understand about me. It seems like I take games off, but it's some games like I don't play, bro. And you can tell the difference when I'm not playing. So for you, I'm gonna
Now,
beat your
that's what I would rather it be, because I don't want a battle. No, I don't want no battle that I'm
nah.
supposed to win.
It's certain niggas I got a special halal sauce for. You one of them niggas, I might have to fuck you up. I
That's
got
what I say. I was like, man, I told you, if I ever catch you, I'm gonna clamp on it, man. Listen, it's gonna get bad, especially if you put me in the quiet room. You gonna die,
be it ain't gonna be shit you could do.
man. You gonna die.
I'm already undefeated in the quiet room by consensus. So that's just like, hey,
But
well,
see, you're a puncher,
yeah.
and I know that. But I just faced the puncher.
I don't waste no time either.
I know.
No,
Look,
the first bar is up.
I literally just faced it. Like I
Yeah,
literally just faced it. I promise you. But like it's just I'm just confident in myself. I know you're gonna come in there and do your thing. I know you're gonna have some crazy name flips. I know you're gonna come in there and punch heavy. I'm ready.
yeah. So I know you just had another kind of controversy battle. What the fuck what happened again this past weekend? I seen some people like Katie giving you your props, but I seen it was still kind of
Oh man. Pure Bars had a crazy event. And that was like that battle was personal for me because my last battle, I battled one of my homies, and in the building they wasn't fucking with me, and I was intoxicated. So in this third round, I went and threw up. You know what I'm saying? So uh, people that were in support of him were badgering me. You know what I'm saying? Like about the battle, and I'm just like, it kind of overwrapped me, and I think it's gonna look different on camera. And they just ever since the battle, they had been badgering me. So these same people were going to be in attendance and were just as supportive of my art. So I was personally motivated. So one of the guys I was motivated to kind of change their perception. I won't say silence. I'll just say change their perception. He's the manager of Sean Gotti, and he was like, I was gonna die. So I was supposed to battle Sean Gotti, but the battle didn't. It was more so hearsay of more than like actually business getting done. So I had wrote 3 rounds for Sean Gotti for no reason, and I wanted to use one of the rounds that I wrote. I used a minute and a half of one of those rounds that I wrote for him because it was like I wanted him to see. And then that battle, I took absolutely serious. So I wanted him to hear some material that was meant for him. And then I took some material I've been sitting on for a long time. I was supposed to battle next last September. And that something happened in that battle. So I took a minute and 30 out of my best round out of that. And I wrote 3 minutes of material for my opponent. And I ended up putting together a masterpiece. All right. I sparred with Big Cannon earlier that week. And he told me, he was like, the only thing I fear is that they ain't gonna get it in the building. But
right.
my mind was already set on, like, I don't care if they do, but they did. And Jay Black, no, shout out to Jay Black the God, man. Shout out to Jay Black the God. He was fucking amazing that night. He was in there punching my fucking face off. it was so hard, like not to react to his shit. I had to turn around a bunch of times and be like, "Ooh, we that's fire!" And like, but when I got to rapping, when the the crowd reacted to a setup I had, it was like a little jab. And when they reacted to that, and I knew I had the actual bar coming, I let the when they reacted, I just let it sit. And when I hit them with the bar and they reacted even more, I knew like, yeah, this is gonna be a crazy. And I had a wild performance. I got round of the night, and that felt a lot. I mean, that meant a lot of me with being that Big Cannon, Ice Cold, Larry Bull, KD, Six Shots, King Caution, had like it was a lot of like respected people on this card, and to like come out with a round like that, it just felt great.
Yeah, so I had Drippy Tarantino up here like 2 weeks ago, and he was basically saying like he don't feel like it's no like real issue with y'all. It's battle rap. He willing to bet, etc., etc. So what is the real issue? What's going on?
Uh, the thing about drip is,
Yeah.
man, you done got me on this do say. I'm gonna actually say it too. Um, wait, oh, all right, this is the thing about drip, right?
Yeah.
Drip has been benefiting off LSP since its beginning.
Yeah.
Nobody knew Drip until he started jumping on the Talk with Tay show, the other member of LXP, also Tay.
Right.
So I asked Tay, like, nigga, what you doing? Because Tay had just battled Don Marino. So I'm like, yo, why are you like entertaining this nigga? He was like, man, the nigga got X amount of dollars for a battle. Cause like I'm Tay booking manager. Well, I was Tay booking manager before he got looked at by Chaos. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
um I'm like, why is you entertaining this guy? He said he got X amount of dollars to battle. So I'm like, okay. So because Tay was so big and he was on Tay's show every day commenting and trying to be like a co-host or whatever, he kind of got known in Texas off Tay.
Right.
So time go by, I get to know the guy or whatever. We get to sparring or whatever. I'm giving them tips. You know what I'm saying? I teach them about ramen pockets and shit. Yeah, you'll be good if you did like this because you know what I'm saying, your style. You know what I'm saying? Basically helping them, you know what I'm saying, build this little shit. So he gonna get a little fame off of it. You know what I'm saying? About the dude named DTG and some other people. He's starting to get recognized for his talent and not being on Tay Show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm there supporting him. But then he get recognized by Misfit Legends and hop on the other nigga dick and get to like wilding for no reason. Like, so I tell him like, I understand that you got an opportunity now. You got to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? You with a team. You with a tribe. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck every nigga that got something with LHP. That guy got something to do with LHP too. If you battle Tay tomorrow, it's gonna be fuck you until Tay battle. You want Tay battle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, you lost. All right, I get it.
Right.
So I tell him like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with the shit because Wild my nigga, but I don't see why you wilding like you wilding for. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. So look, get what you done got. You know what I'm saying? Go about your business. You know what I'm saying? When you want help and shit now, you know what I'm saying? You got a camp to fuck with you with. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me no more and shit. Let's just part ways peacefully. You a bitch, you soft, and you get mad because a nigga got an opinion and shit. I keep ignoring it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna do this battle rap. People gonna do what they do. But for 30 days after a battle happened, the battle ain't even dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? People do recaps and shit on what they thought. For 30 days, you still talking about a nigga. Now it's like, hey, bro, like, shut the fuck up. So I'm like, all right, bro, you got so much you want to say. How about you say it to me? You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, he's not in town. He's a businessman out there, you know what I'm saying, scamming and making transactions and shit. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Then, it's like people always want to go too far until somebody want to meet them on that. And that's why I started the whole slogan, man, this battle rap. It's to troll the guys that understand logically that if we was in the streets or in a public setting, you wouldn't be acting like this. You wouldn't be talking like this. You wouldn't be crossing these lines. You know what I'm saying? If I told you like, hey, bro, please don't do me like that. I don't fuck with nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And our face, you probably, oh, my bad. But because we online, you want to take it farther than you're supposed to. So that's why I even made the whole, this battle rap to troll those guys that want to do wild stuff but want to be protected by it's battle rap. Like sometimes after the battle happened, it's back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? When the battle over, we go back home and be regular people. And if you make this a regular problem, because if you're doing this for 30 days afterwards, that's on the regular. So you got a problem with who I am personally now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just decided to like leave that alone. Even him having me losing this battle, I just decided to shut him up. Like, what you got to say now? Like that dude battled somebody that battled 5 times.
He basically said that it ain't no real beef on his end. So you think that battle could get locked in and bet it? Because he said he willing to bet and all that other shit.
He could have been bet. That's the thing. When we got in the Texas Rookie of the Year thing, I told them, I was like, hey, man, listen, while I'm on my break, like, I don't really want to battle, but if you guys want to battle, make it worth my time. Right now, I'm trying to battle bigger people to further my name. But if you want to bet 500 or better, we can battle this weekend.
Right.
Nobody put up the money because when they said that they was going to make us battle for certain spots, it seemed like everybody was like, I could possibly sidestep a bet and get a battle with Juice. But I still did it anyway out of the love for the barroom. Shout out to the barroom.
Yeah, so that was a recent battle. I know I've been trying to book you for a long time, and basically I'm noticing as a league owner, I have to book things early. So, we've been talking basically what month was good, and we decided to run with September 23rd, you and Stretch. And
Yep.
also, that for you, that's that's one of our main stage small room cards. It might turn into a venue because the first venue event we have it is where the crowd and shit is rookies versus vets, which is to live or die. So if we like the crowd and the environment, we do have that location, and we also. So what I'm getting at is this shit not gonna be no quiet room. It's gonna be a crowd. People gonna be there. So like this is a long overdue match. How you feel about the battle, and then how you just feel being able to say you was on one of our big cards.
I've been waiting to be recognized as one of the better talent on the roster. I mean, we all know I think highly of myself, so to me, I should have been, but like to be like, all right, we could put Juice in this main event. I mean, this big stage event. Like we could market Juice. We could do something with him. It's like, yes, all the hard work, all the shit I've been trying to get people to see is starting to pay off. And to get the first one.
I think the difference is like with me and Stat Talk still is no beef. I tell people that all the time. It's no beef. I don't want people to think it's beef. He creates battles off of storylines. I don't create battles like that. If y'all two niggas arguing, y'all gonna battle. It ain't gonna be, oh well, he said fuck your mom 2 years ago, so now you should battle. Nah, we ain't doing that.
You want to know what's crazy, Domo?
Yeah.
Me and Stretch actually do have a storyline.
Yeah. I mean, I know, but it's one of them things like I don't feel like it's a wild storyline. Like
it is. I swear to you, it is. This is why the Stretch battle means a lot to me. Yeah. It goes back to the Kush battle. Somebody wanted to set up me and Stretch, right? And the person that Stretch was, you know what I'm saying, lead his career at the moment was like, I don't think it's a good look. You know what I'm saying? Juice ain't worth it, right? And he was at the time was like, I don't really think he ready either. But the Kush battle made him call me was like, Juice, I know he was like, I'm a real man. I'm gonna call you and tell you. I was one of them niggas that said you ain't got it. Even when people saying you was got it. He was like, this Kush battle, I seen it. And he told me how somebody talked him out of the battle with it. So we wanted the battle ever since then. So recently I called Stretch out on Flatline. And Boogie was like, you know what I'm saying, our call outs gotta come with some money. So that's how I ended up calling out Ryder and he answered. But I've been really, really, really trying to get at Stretch because Stretch didn't believe in me at first, and now he see it, and it's like you waited too long. That's how I feel. You waited too long, bro. I acknowledge you and what you do, but you had a better chance when you could do it then. Now I'm finna show you something. I'm finna make you pay for dragging your feet on this battle. You let somebody talk you out of what could have been a classic, and I'm gonna give you something even better than that.
What I tell y'all a lot of times is for the newer people, y'all don't understand. Like the vets will come outside if you're cooking. If we don't feel like that, that's what I had to tell Big Homie and others. Is like I don't think we be trying to play people, but it's like okay, if I see this nigga over here doing this thing, I probably need to see one or two more battles. Then I feel like it's still some vets out here where like we don't want to beat up on y'all when y'all ain't got no motion. Like
Right.
I feel like even with the noon shit, I'm like, okay, you just came off a crazy battle with Quez. That's considered one of the top stage battles. Now I want to battle you. So I think y'all gotta understand we don't downplay, but if you cooking just like Stretch said he'll battle Big Homie if he's cooking. But right now, no. So, that's just I think that's just what y'all gotta understand sometimes.
I mean, I understand that. And
Yeah,
like, well, Klutz is the one that really made me understand. Cause like
yeah,
Klutz, I mean, shout out to Klutz. Klutz has been a great mentor, and Klutz told me he was like, Juice, I understand that you think that you're better than some people, but the fact is you ain't proved it yet.
right.
Whoever they give you, kick the shit out of them, like kick
Yeah,
the living shit out of them, so they know not to put a nigga of that caliber against you again. Once he like, I don't know, it was just the way he put it. It drove it home for me. It was like, stop playing with people.
right.
Make them give you somebody better. Okay, cool. And that's what I did.
Yeah. So, like I said, we got you set up on one of our big cards. It was supposed to be one round originally, but Stretch said, "Nah, I need to kill this motherfucker for three." So, how you feel about going into it now?
Um, I honestly think Stretch would have had a better chance in one round. No, for real, because Stretch
Yeah,
can be like, he could be majestic. He could be like, he could have a crowd in the palm of his hands. Him versus Dollar, he got crazy, like crazy. So, like, to be able to compact that into one round, I think Stretch would be hard for anybody to beat in one round. But for three, nah, I can get busy. And then me as a versatile person, you give me more ways to attack you when you give me more rounds. You know what I mean? You give
yeah,
me a chance to outdo you because it's hard for me to do everything that I want to do or I wish I could display in one round. You give me 3 rounds, I could show you a whole different form of Juice in a different round.
right. And the thing is, a lot of these battles, man, these battles be setting up. I be setting these shits up 2-3 months ahead of time, so it's not,
Ah, man,
everybody.
shout out to you because y'all going crazy right now. For
Yeah,
real, for real.
everybody should be able to, get the proper preparation. And like I said, that's the importance of having a roster where we can rotate people. How you feel
And I
about
feel like I owe Stretch in the stage there. I really feel like I owe Stretch in the stage a great performance. So like when I get to the battle, like I really want to make sure I give him like a whole month of dedication. I'm a person that feel like I can write pretty quickly. So giving a
Yeah.
person a month of true dedication, I can come up with a lot of shit. I feel like me and Stretch is gonna be one of the ones.
Yeah, basically the whole roster is booked. So how you feel about, just seeing the roster and then actually making the roster? Because a lot of people that we cool with, or you might be cool with, or they thought we was cool, like we ain't hold back on that roster list. Like it's some people that's cool with me, and I had to tell them like, you know, this is just we don't feel like right now you are what we looking at. You could potentially get on the roster, and you could still be booked over here. But once you're on the roster, you get main priority type shit.
Man, listen, the roster is crazy. Like the
Mm.
cuts y'all made, it's like to see some of my friends and close peers go. It's like,
Yeah,
damn. But we can't hold people's hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
put the work in to be where I am and get the opportunities that I'm getting. So I feel like the next man can too. And like
right.
now the whole roster is crazy. And like I feel like I like the talent and I like my placement within it.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, a lot of that, it's gotten to a point I've cut people too, also for not accepting battles either. Like, you know, the roster is pretty much crazy, so it's like even with Reaper, like we not playing with him either. You got to jump in that war. He got Kush and he
Yeah.
got me next. So ain't no ducking, no
And I
fade.
think Kush is a great first battle because
Right,
Kush is like a guaranteed show.
right, right.
And after the Lotto situation, I think Kush is gonna act a fool again. So
Yeah,
I'm really excited to see what Reaper can do.
yeah. Kush actually battled Dylan before that, but we'll see how that turned out. You
He
know,
battled Zilla.
no, he got to battle Dylan. Kush
Oh,
got to Dylan before Reaper, so we'll see how
hey,
that
that's
plays.
and Kush already wilding with the promotion. Hey, shout out to Kush. Kush is always crazy with the promotion, man.
Yeah, and I gave Kush a shout out earlier. He one of them people where like I don't throw him any battle, but when I do ask him to battle, he don't make it difficult.
Man, Kush is one of those battlers that you can't
Yeah,
depend on to show up and he gonna automatically get through his shit. Like you ain't gotta
yeah,
worry about him choking, stumbling. He gonna show up and rap.
yeah, yeah. As a league owner, that make my job a little easier because it's gonna get to a point. I don't like. I'm still using my name for the brand, but it's gonna get to a point. I don't want to have to put my name on the card to sell tickets. So
Right,
that's
right.
the point.
We need people that can, you know what I'm saying, like bring out a crowd and have a
Right.
great response within ourselves.
Because respectfully, right now, I'm on probably every card except the condemned card. But I know that's just something I got to do right quick. Because once my name on the card, I'm gonna sell at least 20 tickets. So
But see,
shout
you doing a very good job at helping build niggas' brands though, man. For real. I really like what y'all are doing right now. And
yeah,
then the shorter cards, but like action packed battles, that's your genius. You ain't
yeah,
giving them nothing but good dope.
yeah, yeah. And then like we looking out for the roster. I know when I set up Mike Beasley and EAZ, that was one of my important battle rap friend phone calls. So I was like, hey man, I got some dude over here. The roster's pretty much booked. I need you to He's like, I got you, man. I got you. So EAZ is in the intake. He will be battling Mike Beasley July 8th. So I'm
Man, I'm
just trying.
excited to see Mike Beasley. Like, I
Yeah,
want to see him in person. I really want to be in the building for that. I've seen
right.
him a couple times online, but I really want to be in the building to see Mike Beasley do
Yeah,
his thing.
we gave Mike Beasley a shot as soon as he got over here. But that's what we planning on doing with all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? EAZ just was in the intake, so EAZ got a little status. He battled Lady Caution. He battled J2, so he got a little status. But I just had to phone home one of my important battle rap buddies.
Man, I think it was a good move. Like, I really think it was a good move putting Mike Beasley on there because, like, man, honestly, I feel like he kind of underrated.
Right.
I
And
really do feel
I
like
feel
it.
I feel the same, and you know, he's one of them other people too. Like he'll, like I said, we're not gonna just give him whatever, but he's not really difficult. Like he just want to, he just needs somebody that's gonna back him and promote him and make,
Right.
that's our goal going into the roster is basically interviewing, making sure people know. You got people like Reaper where he jumping on the interviews and like people noticing who he is because he's just around so much. So that's always our goal. And I know on paper we got 23 people on the roster, but you got to think like 5 or 6 of them are staff members. So we really only got like 15 people for it.
Right.
And that's good because I could actually focus on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a good amount of people to be like, all right, I'm serious about these people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we can establish a pecking order. You know what I'm saying? Make sure like for the guys at the top, we can get them bigger opportunities. For the guys like in the middle and the bottom, we can help build them to the point to where we can give them bigger opportunities. So
Yeah.
I really, like I said, I really like the overhaul y'all did.
Yeah, man. We trying to keep shit moving. We do got basically the whole roster is booked on one of these cards coming up. So
And it gives a sense of like when I feel like when I come back, I really gotta prove myself. I gotta show like
by the
why
time
I
you
was one of the people that kept.
battle, it's gonna be like 3, 4 events done happen.
I know it's. I
Yeah.
mean, my thing is it. I what gives me motivation is after 3 or 4 events happen. Like you know what I'm saying, we're gonna start to see where
Yeah.
everybody is within the roster. And
Right.
no matter where I want to be the best in the world. And you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody wins against everybody except me. So so when I come to the roster, like I intend to put on a performance that's gonna put me at the top. And if I don't achieve that goal, then I'm gonna try again and try again and try again until I am.
So I know you say you one of them battlers where you bounced around, but now you kind of just want to stay in one spot. Are you like I said, we don't hold anybody back. My whole thing be if you gonna fuck with the stage, just move up. Don't go on somewhere else and then all of a sudden your fly is looking crazy. The camera footage, that's all we ask. Don't go down. So are you at some point are you looking to just be exclusive to the stage and once I feel like you exclusive to the stage, I can use my connects to get you in
I,
bigger leagues. My whole thing is I want y'all to brand yourself to where they calling y'all, but you also gotta make sure you're not battling down. You know what I'm saying?
what's going on with me is two different factors. It's
Yeah.
one of me, I feel like this is a mutual well, it should be a mutual beneficial thing between
Right.
me and the league. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
should have a certain status about myself to where I bring something when you book me, right?
Right.
And then you are giving me a chance to make myself bigger than what I already am.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like I'm just trying to gain a fan, but I'm trying to be a name in the South. That's why
Mhm.
I just take battles, you know what I'm saying, in different places.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I feel a sense of I need to come battle over here and show myself again. It's like I've been receiving opportunities I can't say no to, but it's
Yeah.
like I have a like with the like I said with the roster lineup now and with the cuts that been made, even with Rob Raw calling me out, I feel like I have to show why all of these things has been happening. You know, even though it was just trolling between me and you in the beginning, I want to show that the things that I was doing was worth it when I come back. And then
Right.
when I do come back, it's like, look where I've been. Look what my experiences have gotten me. Look at the experience I got. You know what I mean? and I really want to put on a show because I really want that belt. 'Cause like I said, I want to be the first. I want to be the best in the world, and I can't be the best in the world if I ain't the best in my league and the best in my region, or the best in the state, or you know what I'm saying. So that's how I look at things.
Right, right, right. Yeah, so you got stretch coming up. Is there anybody like you want to battle? You could say me too if you want, but is there any
I mean,
what if you had a 3 or 4 names? Because I like to ask these questions so I could try to set one of these up. So if you had to pick 3 or 4 names, who would you battle? And you could say the obvious, of course.
obviously Stretch because we already set up. I got a lot of respect for Stretch. I've been wanting to battle Stretch. Like, we talk shit in each other inbox. I can call Stretch. Stretch is really like one of my brothers.
Yeah,
So that's a battle I'm extremely interested in. You, of course, because all the shit that we've been talking, and I want to prove that, like, the way and the path I took was worth it. You know what I'm saying? And I know you think I'm a little pup, but I just want to show you, like,
I think a lot of people don't understand when they battle me. Like star power is a real thing. Like a lot of shit be bouncing off of me when I battle people because I got so much star power, and I can go in people building and basically, what I'm saying.
and that's
So,
the thing. Like, I've
but
been put in a lot of positions, like, ever since you've been introduced to me, to where my back has been against the wall. Like,
yeah,
and in my 12 or so battles, like, I've there's been very few times I've been the favorite. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Well, when you battle everybody over here, I don't think you gonna beat none of them.
I
Like
mean,
no,
I
I,
don't know.
I don't think you
Honestly,
gonna
I
be a
still
favorite.
think over here I'm pretty heavy. I still think my Golden Q battle didn't show all of what I did, but I
Yeah,
still think people know, like, what I do. And like, to battle you, like, you're really, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you staff, but you also double as like one of the pioneers on this platform. So
right.
that is something I really want to establish myself. If I battle you, that will really establish
I feel like
myself.
I feel like when I got here, it wasn't no stars until I got
I mean, I felt like I was a star,
here.
but what I didn't realize is I didn't stay at one point, at one place, to prove that I was enough. So it was like I gained traction much slower, but in a widespread place. And like, for you to even consider me where you stand in this place, I mean, in this league, other than just being a battler, other than being a league owner, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's recognition. And just like
Yeah,
the other person, Rob, the champ. That's like
yeah,
number one in this league. And for
yeah,
him to say that I'm a person that he would consider, who would want to battle the champ? You know what I'm saying? Um, Quiz, I am seven. Uh,
Seven in the comments, he said, "You bet not run, nigga."
I don't run from shit. I don't run from shit. Hey, I've only backed out of one battle, and that was for like professional reasons. A person told me that if I did A, I was going to receive B. When it came to B, that wasn't what the case was, and I stood on my business. I ain't never ran from nobody, and I'm looking forward to that. Like, for the champ to call me out, that's an honor, because not only is the champ here, like, he's been recognized on the, like, a national stage to try out for the Crucible or whatever. Like, he's been on names like Mozzie, and like, man, like, he's a real big deal. So I would love to battle him.
Yeah,
But the roster's so lit, it's like not too many people on the roster, if any, that I wouldn't battle. That wouldn't be a big deal. That's how tight shit is right now.
yeah, yeah. So, shit, that's about it, man. You got any last words before I get up out of here? Or you get up out of here?
Man, nothing but go check out that Rax battle.
Yeah,
Okay. Follow me on Instagram at Juicebox the Official. Add me on Facebook at Juicebox, JUSEBOXX. Add me on Twitter on Juicebox Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk with me through this journey. That's all.
All right, bro. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. Shout out to the stage.
All right. I'm gonna wait till you get off here. All right. So I just wanted to say, y'all stick around, man. Him and ABZ switched their time, so I'm about to interview ABZ. Just stick around, man. This shit the stage, man.